Hello YouTube world, I have a problem. See this graph? This tells me that 2 out of 10 of you are subscribed to this channel and the other 8 are just freeloaders. If you hit that subscribe button and support the channel, the more the channel grows, the more we get to do things like this. And this. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Every Friday I give away a free pizza no matter where you are in the world. Lastly, if you got balls, make sure you check your balls. If you don't have balls, check someone else's balls. I can say that because these stats show that you're all males that are watching this. Now sit back, relax and enjoy this awesome content. Okay, welcome back. So I'm going to try a spin on green-black Infect, which is obviously a deck very close to my heart. I want to try the 4 baubles to become events package. I was trying to jam a third in here, but I couldn't really think of much else I wanted to get rid of. I had to basically cut an Infector. Obviously, traditional Infect only plays 12 Infectors. With green-black, you get the luxury of being able to play 16. So I've dropped it down to 15 Infectors. 4 Noble Hierarchs as usual. I am a fan of playing Birds of Paradise in these builds because if I don't have double black, say I've got like a Forest or an Ink Moth or something like that, I can't cast it off a Noble. I have to have double black off my mana to be able to cast a Crusader on 2. Reasons why we've got baubles, because we know we've got baubles, we've got Fort Seizes, Inquisitions. All these are going to fill our graveyard up along with the fetch lands, which means the Become Immense is going to get turned on a lot quicker. Also, there's so many times in the game where you're just sat there with a load of pump in your hand and they've killed your Infect creature. We basically just want to draw through our deck quicker than anything. Instead of filling our deck with more pump than we need, these will let us turn through it as well as filling up the graveyard for us. I think that's about... We've got 2 Rancors in here because we've got nothing with Unblockable. The only evasion we've got is either the Pro White, Pro Red or Flying. With the Ink Moth or the Stingers, Rancor helps us quite a lot, especially when it's on a first strike creature. And obviously, worst case scenario, you can get the Noble Hierarch beatdowns going. Sideboard, we've got Graveyard Hate, probably Chalice Hate, let's be honest. Most of that time, 9 out of 10 times it's Chalice Hate. Creature Hate, any problematic artifacts or enchantment type things. We can also get a Cruxer with this. It's not a Cruxer, what's the one in Titan, the enchantment creature in Titan. We can hit that with this if we need to. Worst case, we can cycle it again to turn on other Commandments. Not playing any red, so Choke's the next best option. And then we've got a bit more graveyard / combo hate with the Surgicals and the Cryptic. Yeah, that's it. Let's go on the matches. On the draw, never ideal. We've got mana, we've got Bauble, we've got that. Yeah, we can kind of disguise ourselves as well as... a Death Shadow deck. Oh, don't be burned. Crusader, eh? So let's play Bauble. Let's Bauble them. Gemstone Cavern. Oh my god, are we against some crazy ass Blood Moon deck of deckness? Yes we are. Well, bollocks comes to mind. I guess I'm going to take a Blood Moon. Why do I get this deck? I'll take the Blood Moon in case I rip another hand disruption spell. Please. Thank you, deck. Thank you. Inquisition. I don't think I want the Inquisition. But I kind of want the black source. I'm actually playing against your mate. Tell him, can he not have double Blood Moon against my deck? It's really bad for me. Like, if he rips a Blood Moon here, I'm in so much trouble. It's unreal. Alright, that's good. So, one unknown card in his hand, and it doesn't matter if it's a... This card's actually really good against his deck if I can get it on the battlefield. Okay, well, we managed to rip off the top of our deck what we needed to, so I like that. I'm just going to bring in, so it's got to be some sort of hate. It might be a land destruction deck, but I didn't see much of it, so it could just be a hate deck. Weirdly, the Baubles actually did a lot of work for us there. Main deck angers as well. It's quite a thing. I don't think this is a Rancor matchup. Take the mutagenics out. So the abrupt case out. I'll just have the 4 answers for the Blood Moon. I will keep this on the draw. As long as it's not a turn 1 Blood Moon, we might be alright. Right, sure. Don't care about that. Put a card on top. Don't think I want an elf. I think I need the land, right? Elf's not bad to get. I suppose I don't get rip anything. Maybe it's alright for me to draw the elf, actually. It gives me a play. Something that they have to react to and respect. Do not want vines. There's a land I wanted. There's a will. They're gonna kill it. I'll let it just die, I think. Fuck. What if I get this gets schnucker-diddlered? As much as I want to slam this down, if I slam this down and they have Wrath of God or a Blood Moon, I can't cast anything for the rest of the game. So I need to pass the turn and just keep up the Inkmoth, like hit with an Inkmoth Nexus, I think. Or if I draw another source, I can get a basic forest. Interesting though, it's interesting. Okay, imagine they've got Wrath of God in the deck. And this Become Immense only costs 1 mana. So that should be really good if I... Oh, okay, that's not bad for us. Try someone, sure. Land? Not land. I don't think they're going to have paths. Paths and Blood Moon don't go together. Unless they bring him in from the board. So what if I get in for 1 here? They try to kill it end of turn. I think it's just worth me and just not playing into a removal spell here. Which is 9 10 times it's going to be Bolt, right? Attacks each time if able. Choose a card has protection from. Okay. Why do I think that had haste? Land? Land and I can win? No, okay, cool. Doesn't make sense for me to play around Blood Moon the whole game to then not play around it for 1 turn. But if I never draw a land, I'm literally going to die. Question is, am I just gonna get wrecked by Blood Moon if I do it? But then if I go, I suppose I can fetch here, fetch the basic, attack with a scale up. Just means I can't play my Crusader, which is like my trump card here. So now if they play Blood Moon, I can claim it. Oh, there you are, land. There you are. Four cards. I can go animate, pump, one protect. I don't think it's worth it. I think it's worth just getting the Crusade out here, making him deal with it somehow. I mean, I guess Wrath for God, but Wrath costs 4, so if they tap out, looks really good for us. This tax we block, right? It doesn't have anything. It's literally just a 6/1. It's not got protection. Protection from each converted mana cost other than the chosen number. Hold on. Has protection from each converted mana cost other than the chosen mana color. Okay, so only 2s can kill it. So okay, so I'm gonna take this and die to double Lightning Helix or Bolt. Could have blocked and pumped, I guess. Might have been the right thing. Settle the wreckage? Guess that's a thing. Hey, JK. Settle? Like, I suppose settle is the only thing I can think of there. So Control Freak is a friend of the stream. They may be playing Control, but this is still a keep. I don't know if they're on Hammer Time. I don't know if they're on Red Black Aggro. Don't know if they're on Death Shadow. A lot of decks they could be on here. Need my address. Here we go. Where are you? There you are. Sent. Why are you sending me a dick in a box? I'm old to 4. Alright, looks like it is hammer time indeed. Vines is going to actually be really sweet in this matchup when they try to equip at instant speed. So the last card in the hand is a flat. I'm saying. Yeah, baby, we on Infect. Burn is hard. Death Shadow is hard. Red Black is hard. They're all hard. They're all hard. It's never easy with Infect. John's hard. Everything's hard. Everything's hard for me. Got Lewis in that hand, sure. That's a good draw. So they got 2 draws. I died to 1 hammer, right? So I have to keep up Vines. Or I can just block Main Moth, which does exactly the same thing. No, I don't think it is anymore. I think it's had its day. Don't get me wrong, I still do jam it in a few lists. Jund is not as bad as you think. Like, we're like 40-60, like old school Jund, I would have said. Right, still digging. That's good for me. He attacks. I'm just going to block my Infect with mine. Hello, thank you very much for the follow. So maybe the other card in their hand's another Inkmoth Nexus? This is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Yeah, so that's lethal, right? That's 4 plus 3. Oh my god, imagine if they have like something I'm not playing around here. So control, if anyone's not following Control Free, make sure you do. They're always really nice. Always rating the stream. Lovely, lovely person. I think we quite a lot for this matchup. I'm on the side. I've played against Hammer Time so much. I'm on the side that I want surgicals, because if I can get a hammer into the graveyard, I basically have got nothing to be scared of the whole game. They sometimes board in some swords, like fire and ice and stuff like that. They do suck, but like they're not as bad as losing to a combo straight out. Yeah, like I'm always playing birds. I kind of went with the nobles today to give them a try. The idea is to try and fill my graveyard up as much as I can. Hey, Freddy. Yeah, because it's really hard to turn to a Crusader with a Noble Hierarch. If you've got a Noble Hierarch, you have to have double black from your land. And you can't do, like, it's a lot harder with Inkmoth Nexus. Basically going down to 5, 6-ish, 7, 8 pump spells is pretty rough. Infect's my pet deck, dude. Like this is if there's any deck ever built that I'm good at, it's like this is my deck. It's the only one I'll claim to be like I'm good at this deck. I play any Infect. I play green black. Green black's what got me on the Pro Tour. Green blue is obviously the traditional build. I've got that in foil. I've been trying to. I played the white version. I'm not the massive big fan of it. I've been trying my best for years to try and get red in this deck, but it just doesn't fit, or I haven't managed to find a combination of it yet. So I'm starting with the Noble Hierarch here because I don't have the pump for turn 2 kill. And this will give me more, like next turn I can play a Glistener Elf and a Stinger. I can even Abrupt Decay this if I need to. Or not. Luckily I got a lot of Infectors. I imagine the Abrupt Decay is what gets taken here. And they have to play this first because I've also shown Thought Seizes. So they need to respect that, you know, that's what I've got. And they don't mind if my Thought Seize if their Thought Seize gets taken. The aids, the big like this is the problem child for everyone, right? Being able to instant speed, some sort of equipment. So I imagine it's going to be the Abrupt Decay here. Because I have 3 Infectors. So if they take the Abrupt Decay, I'm just going to play a Glistener Elf with the Rancor on top of it. Yeah, it's not good, Freddy. What I'm saying, I've been trying to make a good version with a splash of red, and it just doesn't work. Yeah, so it took the Abrupt Decay, which is what I thought would happen, into a drum. Interesting. So now, I think I'm just going to flood the board with Infectors. Because I don't mind trading off. It's only if they have to get the trample, that's the only problem I've got. And anyone that's playing an Infect mirror, you know it doesn't matter how much you pump your creature, it's going to die. Except for theirs has an enchantment, so this is like a permanent pump, so only mine will die. But if I block the Ink Moth and they had an equipment, once the equipment falls off, I don't know which happens first actually. What happens first? Anyone know? Is there a state where the creature is a -1/-1? Hi, the bigger bill. That sounds like something that Nathan's would have made up. So it goes back to being a creature. Okay, it's worth noting. Yeah. So it's still going to have the -1/- counter. I didn't know what state, how it lines up. Does it go? It turns back to a land, which is when the most suppose that makes sense, right? It turns back to a land. That's why the equipment falls off. Obviously, I want to attack, but if they animate and put in a equipment, I suppose that means they can't animate it again. Push, path. With the new 6 mana? Yeah, I'm going to try and do it with the 6 mana creature. I'm also going to try and do it with the I'm going to try out that new one, the new pump one, whatever it is. Pump one, get a +1. No, give it Hexproof, give it a +1/+1. But yeah, I'm also going to try with that one, the one that you just said. One, 2, 3. So I've got the like this good advantage now where I can just hit for free this turn. The only thing you can get back with the Luris is going to be a Bauble. I suppose that is good, but because I've got the vines, I can vines the creature, the enchantment, before it goes on to the Ink Moth. So I got 2. So they go one, animate for 1. I suppose if they have double hammer, if they do double hammer, I'm in a bad spot. That's an annoying blocker. Count to 10, typical Marine, right? We can only count to 10. So he has a Luris. Luris and Bauble is going to really suck for us, I think. We do have the advantage that they have to have a kill spell and multiple blockers. I learnt hot to count to 10 by playing Infect. Okay. So that's the block fly, that's fly, that's fly there. Okay, sure. Cracking the bauble. Yep. So I do have another Abrupt Decay, 2 Fatal Pushes in my deck, which would be nice to draw. And a Rancor, I suppose that's my best cards I can draw. Crusader would be pretty sweet as well. Gonna have to pack a pack of Craylers for crayons for a snack later. This is a very interesting close game. So you can get back the Ornithopter and still have 3 blockers and attack me for 13. So I have to chump block here. That's not the out I needed. Play a hammer, draw another card. Yeah, we had a bit of, this Lewis is kind of beating us up a bit here. I think when we go on the play, we bring a bit more pump in maybe. I'm kind of regretting not having the spell bombs as well. That's interesting. It's all on this fucking this one Ornithopter, this 0 mana 0/2. Making my life hard. With my opponent drawing 2 cards a turn. Potentially more than that as well. Twisted Image again? Would be fucking great right here, wouldn't it? No kill spell on top, maybe? In fact, it doesn't even matter. I don't think, no, it doesn't even matter. I don't even have enough mana to do it all in once. Yeah. Not enough. Do you eat Questel? I don't know what that is, so I'm guessing not. I don't have a clue what that is. Hey, Blit. Have you changed your name or something like that? I'm Pulse Gaming. How are you doing? You say sup bitches like we. I can't remember your name. I feel like that's a name that would stick out to me. Maybe it's your first time here. Maybe that's why I'm getting confused because I know someone else called Blitz. He's a mill streamer. Out of all of them, would you believe? Does very well with it, actually. I think he's top 8 at a couple of challenges with it recently. Okay. The fact you just followed me, thank you very much for following me. I appreciate it. Not enough clout. Kind of want some more pump in here, but I kind of like where we're at with numbers wise. I think it's alright. I think I'm going to run this back. Surgicals are very... I do like bringing surgicals in, but I don't think I've got enough room in my deck for them. Hey, Rock. How you doing? It's going good. It's going good. Currently 1-0. Game 3 now. Oh, fiddlesticks. Did you raid me, Pi? I haven't had a raid, no. It hasn't come up yet, if that's the case. I appreciate it, though, buddy. Thank you very much. How was your stream? It's the cardinal rule, right? To keeping a hand without an infector. It's the cardinal rule. But I do get an extra draw. I can look at their hand. I can destroy the enchantment. God damn it. I cannot let them play magic. There you go, Ray. It's just come up. Oh, I actually get to keep 3? Okay. Well, wish us luck, chat. One fail push and it's all over. Target me, send in my top card. It's not a push at least, I guess. It's interesting. So we're just dead with this, right? Land. Rough, chat. Rough. Put hammer on here. Whack me for 10. Makes sense. I need a push off the top. Or I suppose the one that gains 4 life. Nature's Claim. Nope. Nope. Just the mole just killed us too hard there. Like not having enough cards to do anything with. Buddy. This is a good hand I would have liked against them. I've molled to 6. On the play. Collective Company, you say? What? What the shizzle? I'm taking the bolt, I guess. Awesome, more land. That's what we needed to see. Okay. Okay. Just name Ink Muff, I guess. I have no idea what we're playing against, chat. Like, what creatures are they going to Coco in? I literally don't know what to play around. Well, is actually lethal if they don't hit anything flying wise. Right, let's go for it. Here we go. What we playing round? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Cool. All right. What play is this? Just like team of value, Wall of Roots, Kitchen Finks, Lightning Bolts, Spell Skites with. I don't actually know what we're playing around. Makes it really hard to board. There's not many decks that play it in Modern besides the greenback Yard combo deck. That's the only one I know about it. I would donate 3 subs if we get plummeted in this league. Someone quick, queue a deck up with like 60 plummets. Hey Big, I'm doing good, buddy. How are you? How's life? Run a foul count? Yep. They all count. So I'm going to lead on... Do I lead on Noble here? Probably. Well, now I don't want to. Don't know what the fuck is going on. So they could cast an Euro here. Let's get them to bolt this. No, it'll be like a Kiki version or some sort of weird... It'll be one of the worst cards that Pod that uses. Euro is going to be pretty nasty for us. Into another bird, sure. So they're going to play the Ura this turn. So I need something to die. So I think I'm going to block with my Noble this turn. Isn't a pound like $2 at the minute? I don't know. The pound to dollar is probably pretty rough. Kind of all in at the minute. Used to play Renault. I saw a 5-colour Renault list 5-0 yesterday. I was looking at it. I know Philippa's really on the Renault plan. So this could be a Coco. It's not a bad one. As they go, that's not a bad one. Coco, man, that's a good draw. There's some good draws, opponent. Why is this double snake? I haven't seen one ice permanent off them. And a clone? What is going on? What is going on? Now they have a Snowland? Jeez. I don't know my out here. What's my out? The fuck is my out? At least I know they're not going to be playing Angers. Cording. Right. I don't need to see how bad that goes for me. That was pretty rough. Hey, this is the only match I felt we've had a pretty rough draw of things. All right, keep this. Tell opponents stop playing your deck. It's bad for me. The other matches we played tonight have been good so far, though. Play a bird, 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 don't bolt my guy. Yay. It worked. I don't actually know what we're playing against, to be fair. Yeah, pro red. This guy's pro red, pro white. Play an Euro. Play an Euro. Yeah, so it's a 2-2 first striker with pro red, pro white. Turn 3 win. Nice. Tron is a dribbler deck. And you can't convince me not to. It's not. I will keep, but we've got, we're kind of putting a lot in on the turn 2 Noble here. As in, like, Noble being alive. Also, did I tell the PPTQ won with Infect? Don't talk to me about PPTQs. I top 8 at like 27, I think, before I was able to win one. Oh, I'm gonna get Ren 6 here. I'm gonna be really annoyed if I have a mutagenic on top. Please don't be mutagenic. Oh, okay. Did they have a lightning bolt? What? Where did they have a lightning bolt that I didn't know about? Oh, that's what I saw off the Bauble, right? I was like, what the fuck? Let's start holding that cryptic up, blood. Actually going to counter this one. Oh, opponent. What? That's not how that works. Oh no, because I suppose it has got a target. It's when it's bounced draw, isn't it? It doesn't work like that. I've got another cryptic. I'm kind of boned, but Nice path and bolt in your hand. Good morning, dude. How you do? You have the Sultai version? Board in all these cards. Yeah, I make sure I do the... I don't think they play Snapcasters, right, though. They might do. Do I care about anything with this? Probably not. Take out some of the sorcery speed pump. I think I like mutagenics on the draw purely because I can play something out and protect it from a Ren 6. Doesn't protect it from a bolt or a path, mind you. So I'm going to take out the scale up on the draw, on the play. Wrong draw. I can use words to my advantage, chat, I promise. I'll take out a Bauble, I think. The bad thing about Crusader is Uro does block it. Malik Remand. Malik bad, Remand we can take. What is the stock? I can't remember. I think it's some people play one, some people play the other, right? Malik's in the latest 501. Malik. Yeah, it looks like Malik's. I can surgical this basic, but I don't think that's worth doing. We could have played Crusader on turn 2 with different land order, right? Yeah, we could still play it with the Urborg. That's when I kind of wanted to see like looking at this here, it doesn't look like I can cast it. But like I think I'm jamming. Zold. That's their hand. Nice. And they've got no more land. Not exactly what we wanted. So I think I want to use all my pump now so they can't use the veto. I could kill this. What if I use this to kill this? I don't think it's worth. Like, they're going to get a land back. They play the land. They hold up the veto. So I think I want to just go full on my pump spells here. I don't think we do kill Ren 6. I think we have to, like, we can literally, we've got lethal in 2 turns. So if I pump this to 6 here, I do 7, I literally threaten lethal next turn. Jace does nothing. Teferi does nothing. It's only the veto. It's definitely go face here. Unless they drew a... Oh no, they didn't draw anything. I know the whole hand. Got their chat. Who cares about Uro when they can't cast an Uro? Like, this is a hand you want versus like Tron and stuff. This is just go face. Well, normally my rule is if I have 2 Infectors in my hand, I'll play an Infect to turn 1. In the blind against an unknown opponent. Temple Garden. Tapped. No extra land. So let's say they don't have any way to kill this. Can I have lethal next turn if I play this? Rancor plus scale up plus double this. It's 4. That's 11 infect. If... Then this is 1, 2, no, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I'm going to go double here, and if I draw a land, I can still do it, I believe. Lotus Cobra. Classic. Okay, we didn't draw the land. So they have to block. I suppose they don't have to block at all. Like, I kind of want them to block. But then if they block here and then they play the one that exiles this, I'm in a bit of a trouble. And it does give me 2 lethal attackers next turn. I got nothing to opponent. I got nothing. 1, 2, 3. So 4. So I got 5 mana this turn. Double bolt, double path. Anything along those lines can wreck me. So this could be an Uro. No, an Omnath. Red, blue. White. Omnath, sure. So I just Rancor here, and then they can like block on each and die, and it gives that way I have the vines up. I don't think there's anything I'm missing here. Alternately, if we played the other Noble Hierarch and had a rank on it, one of these would have been 5, 6, 7 toughness, and again would have gone through. Can never remember the lands that my opponent gets. It doesn't actually say Temple Garden. No, okay, so it's not. I don't think this is a choke game. Maybe the abrupt key is not worth it. It's an iffy hand. 4 land, 3 creatures, 1 pump. It's kind of what we want to be doing. I don't hate it. It's not the best. Like I'd much rather one of these extra lands was a spell, but and if they have a running 6 on turn 2 to kill my Glistener Elf, it is bad. E for 1. Ripping that's not good for us. Start trying to thin this deck a little bit. I don't think I want to ink off. I don't want it to like them to know, if that makes sense, that what's like kind of coming up. There's no, I don't think there's much difference because either way I'm playing it next turn. The only option I suppose it gives me is I can attack with it next turn if I need to. But my game plan at the minute is not that. Maybe this is full colour. I should be bringing in those chokes. Oh my god. So they crack land, go Omnath into something really disgusting next turn. Shocking. Another growth spiral maybe? Birds does block Crusader, confirmed. To an Uro. Uro also blocks Crusader, confirmed. Or maybe it's an EE on free. It is an EE on free. One of those lands was a pump spell. So they have to block with the bird here, which is nice. Otherwise they die. This gives me 2 lethal blockers, 2 lethal attackers next turn. I suppose they can just play something else that flies or hold up a bolt, I guess. Maybe I could play good Gory Charm in the board. Oh, they conceded. Deck's great. What can I say? Deck's great, chat.